Yeah, it's a massive game, and we've just got to focus on us. Obviously, the last two results with Warrington and Leeds, big heavy defeats. So sides go through that through the year. It's not happens how we react.
Oh, it's massive. It's obviously with it being a bit like a derby game. It's adds a bit extra spice to it, but it's a chance of moving into the quarterfinals of the Challenge Cup, and it's a massive game and one that we can hopefully win.
Does it take on any added importance, because of this off the field battle which is going on between Castleford and Wakefield?
I don't think so personally. It's it's Cass against Wakefield. It's just, but the main thing is a bigger picture. It's like I said, it's a chance of moving into the quarterfinals and moving into the next round, and that's how we've got to look at it. If you get tied up in the all the hype and everything, then you can lose track and lose focus of what you're trying to do.
No, it's absolutely perfect for us. Obviously, the form's been down a little bit. Challenge Cup's coming along, and it's a completely different competition now. So obviously, Wakefield adds more spice to it. We've been a big derby game, so it's going to be a really exciting game this week.
No, you don't. But it's amazing how over the year the expectations change for the side. From the beginning of the year, journalists writing us off a bit bottom of the tail, and halfway through the season we're in the top six. So it's down to us now. We've got to keep focused on our job and come out and get the game beaten.
It's just over a month since Wakefield came to Castleford and beat you guys. Is that still fresh in the memory? Does it still hurt a little bit, that?
Yeah, it does. I think it's it was 2 points that we threw away. All credit to Wakefield. They played really well, especially the last half an hour of the game. But I think it's 2 points that we lost, and unfortunately we can't get back now. But we've got to move on and hopefully do well in this competition.
We're both different sides since then. I think they're going to be hurting a little bit from us getting the points there too, so they'll want to come out and give us the same back. But as I said, Challenge Cup's a different ball game. It's the grand final each week, and you got to play like grand final. So I'm sure it's going to be a good derby for the fans.
You mentioned there that grand final mentality. I get the impression that knockout football really suits the Wakefield side.
Yeah, we've been underdogs every game we've gone into this year, so it is sort of like a grand final for us each week to try and stay up, survive, keep the club in Super League like where it should be. So this would be a big step if we can beat Cass and stay in the Challenge Cup. Getting the quarterfinals is a big step for us as a team, but also the club.
Yeah, 100%. Every league game so far has been pretty tough for us, but these are one-off games, sort of like a playoff game, and if you turn up on the day, who knows.
Nice and relaxed. We trained really well. We had a pretty long week, so to prepare, and we just finished now. We had a nice sharp session, and one more tomorrow. We're looking forward to a massive game on Saturday.
I guess that comeback win over at the Probus Coliseum does your sort of mentality a world of good going into this game.
Oh yeah, they're a really quality side. No matter what the score said last week when they played Warrington, that doesn't mean anything. Saturday's it's a new game. It's a different day, and it's all in the day. We've got to perform. They've got some real quality players, and we've got to be in our best, especially defensively. I think to sustain that.
No, yeah, we had a lot of soul searching this week. Everyone's had individual meetings and. A lot of honesty's come out between everyone really, so we're looking for a big improvement this week.
Yeah, derby games are always tough, whether you're playing a Yorkshire derby, a Lancashire derby, or anything like that. It does add a little bit of extra spice, and I think the fans enjoy it as well. The rivalry and being able to get one over on your neighbouring side. So it's we can hopefully put a smile on a few Cass fans' faces on Saturday.
Yeah, everyone in Australia talks about Challenge Cup. I think everyone thinks that's the major competition, and so you come over here and you've got that history of the big Challenge Cup, all the other teams coming in trying to upset the Super League clubs, and it just brings out big rivalries and big sort of games. So this one is no different. As I said, you can't get any better than the local derby in the Challenge Cup, trying to get into a quarter final. I'm sure the fans will come out in big numbers and support us, but. The fans have been coming out each week too to try and help off the field stuff as well. So everyone's working for that one goal, and that's to be here next year.
Yeah, I think it's about us this week. Really about us this week to concentrate on our own games and get his performance right. And I'm sure with the performance, the win will come. I think the scoreboard will take care of itself. We know no dramas really with that. So we're always looking for a big performance this week.
Mate, injuries coming along in the last couple of weeks fairly well. So I'd love to play on the weekend. Obviously, it's a big game. It's a big game not only for the club but for rugby league really, with the licensing going on, all that sort of stuff, obviously the Wakey boys will be pumped up. It's a big local derby, so mate, obviously I'd love to play, but there's no use pushing it either, because it's as you know, it's a long season, and so at the moment I'd say no, about playing, but obviously as I said, I'd love to play, but probably won't be right for the weekend. So.
Yeah, definitely. Any advantage you can get in a Challenge Cup game is pretty good, and should be a packed house, and hopefully we can continue some of the form we've had at home recently and get the result.
I think I started playing rugby when I was 7 years old, and watching people like John Joyner and Bob Beardmore play and lift that the last time Castleford won it was it's just something that I've always wanted to do, and hopefully I'll get a chance this year.